say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Orlando Magic. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And we know it hasn't been an ideal season for either of these squads so far, Greg, but really, both are struggling to find momentum.
Kevin, you hate to see it. Neither of these teams have gained any kind of traction in the standings, and you can see it starting to weigh on.
LeBron with the bucket.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Ilgauskas. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
They get it again. Cook. Off on the layup. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Here is Armstrong. Here's Miller. Here's Hunter. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Word has it that LeBron spends over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
First free throw is good. And James dribbles. Them both. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. Hardaway against Davis. They double him with Boozer. Hunter kicks to Hardaway. Hunter with a screen on Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And there's Boozer. That's good on the assist by James.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. Has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Here's Armstrong. Cloak loose. James outside. Here's Boozer. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Armstrong after Carlos Boozer's score. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Dr. Rivers for a minute. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
Here's Hunter following the score by Cleveland. And here's Miller outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-2 run here. Here's Barry. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Here are the Magic now. 15-point game. Armstrong with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. That one off the back iron and out. And the Cavaliers with possession. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. It's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And finished off by Davis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Poked away. Here is Armstrong. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hardaway against Davis. Tries yet again. Hardaway, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Armstrong. Halt the run. Rebound by Carlos Boozer.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here is Hardaway. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
When Hardaway is feeling it at the arc, look out. He can be very dangerous from that spot.
Here's Barry. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Substitution for Orlando. Penalty. Bryce Drew.
Right side Hardaway. No good. Shot missing. Davis with some nice D. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Nice shot by James.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Pass to Miller. Passes it to Hardaway. Ilgauskas with it. Hardaway picks him up. The pass to James. Jacks up a 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Greg, we know it's still early in this season, but how significant is it for a team to have a hot start to the season or a cold start to the season?
You know, I think it can give some indication of their overall strength. But, Kevin, so much can happen in the course of a season. Don't go judging these teams just yet.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Outlaws checked in, and Wood subbed in for Hardaway. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outlaw, the pass to Miller. Here's Wood.
And really important for Boozer to continue to play the good defense. When his heart is in it, he can be effective.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Drew. Miller outside. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 4th rebound in this one. James finds Davis. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Here's Drew. Here's James. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
LeBron James at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Here's Drew. Miller outside. Here's Drew. Lock at 6. Miller, no luck.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Barry. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Drew. Gary covered by LeBron. And it's Miller penetrating. Pass to Wood. And James picks up the foul.
LeBron James.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Third team foul.
Miller surveying the floor. The Magic again can't hit.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And Davis puts it in.
He does not lack. For confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Drew. Miller outside. Sinks the triple.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch and shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hand.
Barry the pass to James. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Drew. Launches it. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, James, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drew passes to Outlaw. Garrett, James covering. Wood kicks to Miller. Pass to Wood. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Drew. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Bryce Drew.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Outside Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Drew. 16 seconds left in the first. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Outlaw. Right through the D for the layup.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. And finished off by LeBron.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here is Armstrong. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Wood. Outside Hardaway. Floats one up. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Miles dishes to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The pass to Barry. Here's the three. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Hardaway. An easy 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Shot passes to Barry. Outside for Miles. Off target with his three. The Magic have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Offensive rebound and block. That one goes careening off the glass. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot's good from Barry.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't. Higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Barry. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And a wide open look for Howard. They get the rebound. Barry the pass to Howard. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Hardaway. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, Cook. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Second shot opportunity, and Jop with the block. Here's Barry. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hardaway, and he banks in the layup. Hardaway has got 9 points.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
That's tipped. They're running. Here's Miles. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Hunter kicks to Hardaway. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Barry's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Gibson from deep. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Hardaway. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Barry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barry's got 24.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. It's not complicated. He's been on fire this quarter. Feed him the rock.
Outside Hardaway. There's the pick over Howard. The Magic again can't hit.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Shot's good from Barry. 27 points for him.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Looking to end the run. Here's Cook. Missed inside.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Armstrong with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hardaway from outside. That shot missing. The Cavaliers on offense. Here's Perry. Shot. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here's Armstrong. Out to Hardaway. For the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Barry's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Gibson. Barry the pass to Jock. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Howard. Here's Barry. Back to Gibson. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Howard against Hardaway. To end the cold streak, it's not going to go for him. Cavaliers shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Inside. 5 on the clock. Magic moving the ball around. Three-pointer. And it's Hardaway again missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And it's the Magic with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Barry's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Left side, Gibson lets it go with the three. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Cavaliers foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Into the Magic. Bo Outlaw. Pat Garrett. Mike Miller. Bryce Drew.
He feeds it to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run, it's Miller on the wing. And stolen by Howard. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Barry. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And it's the Magic's ball. Here's Drew. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock.
Cleveland foul call. Gibson. First personal foul, third team.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Barry. And that one drops. Barry's got 35 in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Drew. There's the pick. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Outside Howard. Orlando grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Cook. And no good that time. Cook's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Howard kicks to Jop. Pass to Barry. Miller with the double team. For 3, Gibson hits the three-point bomb. Gibson's got 11.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
.133 left in the second quarter. They set the pick to the right side. Pass to Drew. Clock at 4. Over Barry. Off the left rim and out. Now the Cavaliers with it. Here's Miles. Takes a 3. The rebound by Cook. Cook's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Miller on the wing. And the pass to Drew. Lets it go with the 3. Unable to get that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Barry. He has 35. From deep. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. Miller with a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Miller's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Berry. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Drew. And here's Miller outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now Armstrong. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's the screen. Off target from outside.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Outside Hardaway. Cans the shot from the wing. Hardaway has got 11.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
Got that one up quick. 47 points for Big Daddy.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Hardaway. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Berry. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Hardaway. Hunter with a screen on Howard. Hardaway finds Hunter. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Shot's good from Berry.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Armstrong trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And they'll get another chance. And there it is for him. Berry's got 55. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hardaway passes to Cook. Miller against Miles. Takes it from 10. It's tipped. Here's Berry. Non-stop scoring machine here. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Howard against Hardaway. Shot to stop the run, and Jop with the block. Here's Barry. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Hardaway. A second chance effort. Miller, that's for 2. Gets a very good look and converts. Miller's got his third basket of the night right there. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Fires the 3. And another one.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Armstrong dishes to Cook. Kicks to Hunter. Pass to Armstrong. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Barry. And it's Armstrong missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Launches a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And for the Magic, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Pass to Hardaway. Here's the 3. And it's Miles with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Took him no time at all on that one. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Shots good by Gibson. 13 points in the game.
Barry.
Armstrong with it. No points in the game yet for him. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Wood, he's checked in for the Magic. And here's Armstrong. Back to Miller. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Orlando.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's James. That one goes. Count it. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pat Garrity.
And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Left side Hardaway. No good, unable to end this run.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And he knocks down the first one. And Orlando making a change here. Drew's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. Here's Drew. Out to the right wing. And finished off by Wood.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
14 feet away. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Garrity. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Here's Boozer. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Boozer.
And Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
Poke loose. Here's Barry. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Kept alive. Ilgauskas the pass to Barry. Ilgauskas trying to get open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Here's Drew. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Ball goes to Orlando.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Drew. Wood finds Miller. From outside the arc, the Cavaliers pull it in. Ilgauskas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Passes it to Wood. Five to shoot. Knocked loose. Here's Drew, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Barry. Non-stop scoring machine here. Nailed from three-point land.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Miller outside. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Davis with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Magic shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Will it go? The offensive rebound doesn't go that time. Here's Barry, covered by Outlaw. Here's Boozer. No good from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Out to the right wing. Drew passes to Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, Miller is a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it. And you've got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
It's his first trip to the line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Shaw's checked in for Orlando. Butler comes in for Drew. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And for the Magic, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Outside Butler, and there's the pass to Shaw. Miller outside. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Miller against LeBron. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Over to the left wing. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Butler on the wing. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. LeBron up top. And good that time. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And so it's Cleveland, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Barry. He kicks it to Davis. Sinks the three-pointer. Davis has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Cavs.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Butler. That one a little long. Well, Cleveland shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And Boozer gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Knocks it loose. By himself. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
James finds Miller. Butler against LeBron. James outside. Pass to Shaw. Shot clock at 5. Here's Griffin. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And Shaw really one of those efficient combo guards, you know, mostly as a shooter, but, man, he can also dish the rock.
The 3 from LeBron, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And he recovers it. They get it back. That one good for 2. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Ilgauskas good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Miller, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Carlos Boozer.
Shooting for Orlando, Mike Miller.
That free throw good for Miller. Cruz checked in for Butler. Both free throws good for Miller. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Barry the pass to Ilgauskas. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Davis. Teardrop shot. James outside. It's blocked. Now here's LeBron. And stolen by Miller. Pass to Shaw. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Another miss by Orlando. Barry the pass to Boozer. Over James. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Boozer's got 11 points here in just the second half. Well, Orlando shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Drew to the left wing. Launches it. Cavaliers with the rebound. Boozer's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The drive by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Again, what an avalanche!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Drew. Here's Shaw. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Boy, you got to like what Shaw brings to the court now. He's a quality shooter from just about anywhere, and always is going to give you his best effort.
Wood, he's checked in for Orlando. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Boozer. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Drew passes to Shaw. To the middle. Here's Griffin. That's tipped. Down low. Here's Drew. Shot clock at 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. James right side. And Davis gets it to go.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Drew. Here's Shaw.
Magic foul. First personal foul.
Orlando making some changes. Cook, he's checked in for Griffin. Hardaway is subbed in for Shaw. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. There's the drive.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Drew passes to James. Passes it to Drew. Back to James, and they get it. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hardaway with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the pass to Drew. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and stolen by James. Barry the pass to James, and the dunk by James.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Inside, Ilgauskas, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate, like guys he cannot miss.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Hardaway passes to Drew. Screen by James. Fires, high post. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Barry.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
The shot from the low post is good. Ilgauskas has got 20 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
The Magic making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3, and he makes that one.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
Hardaway passes to Drew. Out to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got 7 points for the quarter.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Pass to James. Here we go. And James throws it down.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Wood finds Miller. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Miles with the rebound. Miles has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Drew passes to Cook. LeBron against Wood. Miller outside. And stolen by James. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Miller, takes it inside, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Barry. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Hardaway against Howard. On the wing, Hardaway. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Shop's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Howard. He can't hit that time. And Orlando the other way now. Miller's got room. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Miller's got 19 points.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Barry misses. The Magic shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. No one near him. Miller, no luck. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what... didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Big Daddy.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Here's Hardaway. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Miller finds Hardaway. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Barry. A three-pointer, no good. And so Miller will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Gibson. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
In the corner, Miles with it. There's the three. Shot's good from Barry.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. From deep. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
I like 4 hands on me when I get my massage.